Okay, now this permutations thing, you must know that the permutations meaning putting the things in an order. Okay. Now before this class, you people know that when do you have the n factorial? There are five objects to be arranged in a line, so that is 5 factorial. There are six men to stand in a queue. In how many ways they can stand? That is 6 factorial. And then there is A times B times C, so on situation. Like, you have 3 books that you can read. You have 5 movies that you can watch. Then you can order from 4 different restaurants for your food. Okay. And so you have to read one of the books, you have to watch one of the movies, you have to get food from one of the restaurants. In how many ways you can do that? It is 3 times 5 times 4. Okay. Then you are going to toss a coin, for example, 3 times. So how many possibilities, how many outcomes? It is going to 2 times 2 times 2. So this is going to be 2 raised to power 3. So this is what you have done before this. Now, suppose you have 5 paintings now. Okay, you have 5 paintings. Before this, you were putting all 5 of those on the wall in a line. Okay. Now the question is, you have 5 paintings, but you only want to fix, you want to put 3 of them on the wall. Okay. There are 5 paintings, and you want to arrange only 3 of them on the wall. So how many possible arrangements are there? How many possible arrangements are there? Okay. Let me teach you to gather this permutations and combinations. Okay. Because otherwise this will take another day. Okay. Now 5 paintings, we want to arrange 3 of them on the wall in a line. Any idea in how many ways we can do that?
So 5C3.
5C3.
Okay, now there are 2 questions. Is it 5P3? Is it 5C3? Okay, let's
So
use
5P3.
and then you will see how to do this. Okay, now there are 5 paintings, but there are 3 slots. There are 5 paintings and there are 3 slots. Okay, how many paintings in the first slot? How many options for the
5.
5? Okay. And how many options for the second slot?
4.
4. And this is 3. Okay, you must keep your calculators ready. So this is going to be 5 times 4 times 3. That is going to be 60. That is going to be 60. Now, please find 5P3 from your calculator and tell me what do you get.
60.
That is 60. And now you find this 5C3. What do you get?
10.
10. Okay. Now, nearly 50% of you people must understand what I am going to talk about now. Okay. What if you choose 3 paintings and then you put them on the wall? Okay. Please listen. Arranging these 3 paintings on the wall is one way is this that you have done, that you're getting the answer as 60. The other way is you choose 3 from the 5. How many possible choices are there? There are 10 choices. Okay, that you choose 3 paintings from those 5 paintings. And now if you arrange them, do you really get 60?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You
60.
do get 60. You do get 60. Okay. So this 5, you choose them and then you arrange them. Okay. So there is a formula that only the genius students remember, that the formula is that, please note it down, that the NPR is same as NCR times R factorial. Okay. Now let me tell you, let me make you clear that why do we get the same answer from the formula and why do we have the same answer by listing them? Okay. Now please see. The formula is NPR. If you want to know the number of ways you can arrange R things out of N things, please note it down. This is N factorial over N minus R factorial. N factorial over N minus R factorial. Okay. So this would be 5 factorial over 5 minus 5 minus 3 factorial.
3 factorial.
Okay, this is 5 minus 3 factorial. Okay, so this means it is 5 factorial over 2 factorial. So if you simplify this, it's going to be 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 factorial over this 2 factorial. So what are you left with? You have the same thing left as you had over here, that you people found without using any formula. That was 5 into 4 into 3. I'm going to stop here for a moment and I'll give you time. You think about it and you tell me if you people understand this or is there any problem that you want me to explain.
Sir, don't we use permutation when we have order or when order is very important in
When
a
there is
combination? So
when
how is order
Mhm.
so sir, how is order important here in the paintings? Because उन्होंने कोई condition specify नहीं की हुई.
With brother, these are 5 different paintings. Every painting is different from the other. Okay, so when you're going to put them on the wall, obviously, if you are a blind person, there will be no significance order for you. Okay, if you have eyes, you can see that you want, like, you have priorities. You can see, okay, I will put this one at the left, and then the second one, and then the third one at the right. Okay, now different people will have different kinds of arrangements and different people can have different choices as well. Okay, now suppose I think this was kainat better. Suppose the question was, okay, you have 5 paintings. Okay, you are shifting from Lahore to, let's say, maybe you're going to a university, inshallah, आपका कहीं admission हो गया. Okay, so from your room you want to take, like, there are 5 paintings and you have taken out those any 3 of those paintings and now you want to carry them to London maybe or to America, wherever you are going to study. So there the arrangement would not matter. You will just pack them. This will not be important for you, okay, like in which order you pack them. Okay, so that would simply be 5C3. You're going to choose 5 paintings out of 3 paintings, regardless of what order they are, in what order they are. Okay, so whenever the order is important.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, if we had to choose between taking which of the paintings, then we would use 5 PR, like
5C,
NPR.
5C3.
No, no, no. In the case where we are packing them, that's where it doesn't matter. But if we had to choose कि हमने कौन सी लेके जानी है, then NPR.
Yeah, I think then फिर हम लोग P use करेंगे.
Let me tell you, beta, Abhi, suppose the paintings are there. Okay, you have 5 paintings in front of you and you want to just carry them to any other destination. Okay, so that would be 5C3. Okay, and if you have to, like, you're very conscious, you want to, oh no, I'll keep this painting at the very bottom and then this will go at the top. So then if you want to arrange them, then you will do this 3 factorial and this would eventually become 5P3. You can directly do that through 5P3. If you just want to carry them regardless of any order, so then this would be simply 5C3. This would be 5C3. Okay, now coming back to this formula of this 5 NCR. What is this NCR? Let me tell you that what is this? What the hell is this NCR? Okay. I need to clear this area before I tell you what is this NCR. on यार, क्यों तंग कर रहा है यार तू मुझे? Okay, I have to tell you that what is this NCR. Okay. Now tell me, which answer should be bigger, like 5P3 or 5C3? Which answer is bigger? You have seen that yourself. 5P3 gave you, like, this 5P3 was 60, yes?
Yes,
And
sir.
5C3 was 10?
10.
10.
Okay, so this 10, how can this be if, this is 60 over what is equal to 10?
6.
That is 6. Okay, now can I say this is going to be 60 over 3 factorial? So that is going to be 10.
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. Now, this was your 5P3. This 60 was 5P3, and that is your 3 factorial. Okay, and you're going to get the answer equal to 10. Yes? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can I write it as 5P3 times 1 over 3 factorial?
Yes, sir.
Yes? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now this 5P3 is basically 5 factorial over 5 minus 3 factorial times 3 factorial. So this is going to be equal to 5C3. See how clever is mathematics, or how cruel is mathematics. And therefore, the formula for the NCR is, let me write it down. The formula for the NCR is, that is going to be n factorial over n minus r factorial times r factorial. If you look at these two formulas over here, oh, I haven't written down the same formula. Let me write it at the top of this as well. So this NPR is n factorial over n minus r factorial. Okay, so you see that there is this r factorial. We are dividing this with r factorial. That means we are going to cancel out the arrangements. So this only has, this NCR has only r choices out of n. We cancel out the number of arrangements. Okay, now you keep all this discussion with you, and I'll come back to these formulas. Now let's go back to our informal discussion that we are doing. Okay, we are into, okay, because this is the discussion that will make it clear to you if you people are understanding or not. Okay. Okay, bacho. Now the question is, going back to the casual discussions here. Okay. Now suppose there are 6 students. Okay. There are 4 girls and there are 2 boys. Okay. Now you want to make them sit in a line. In how many ways you can do that?
6 factorial.
That is 6 factorial. That is 6 factorial. Okay. I'm going to move on. If anyone is not clear, she has to herself stop us and make that clear. There is no blame game after this chapter is being finished. Okay. Now, suppose you want to make these 6 students sit in such a way that the girls sit separately and the boys are sitting separately. So in how many ways you can do that? Yes. The girls should be sitting separately, boys, or the girls together, boys together in a line. 6 students sitting in such a way that the girls are together, the boys are together.
Sir, 4
So 4
factorial.
4
factorial.
factorial into 2 factorial.
Okay.
4
If I tell,
factorial plus 2
4
factorial.
factorial.
Okay, hold
4
on.
factorial plus 4 factorial.
I'm requesting to all of you that for God's sake, for your parents' sake, for the money that has been spent on your education, please make the things clear, okay? Don't let the things go on, okay? This is 4 factorial, 2 factorial into 2 factorial. 4 factorial into 2 factorial into 2 factorial. This should be clear to you why this is the right answer. Is there anyone who
Oh
does?
sir, because हम लोग girls और boys की positions change कर सकते हैं. Yes, I get it.
Yes. So, yes. Now, I'm going to ask you one by one. Does everyone know that why do we have 4 factorial?
Yes, sir.
The 4 girls, okay? Do all of you know that why do we have 2 factorial?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
2 boys, okay? For the 2 boys, okay? And then what the hell is this 2 factorial doing over here?
Sir, because हम लोग boys और girls की positions change कर सकते हैं. Like
Exactly.
एक
You can have the girls in the beginning and then you have the boys here, okay? Or you can have the boys in the beginning and then you can have the girls at the end. So that is why you have this 2 factorial. These are 2 different arrangements. These are 2 factorials. And you see there are these 4 girls, there are these 2 boys. So 4 factorial for the girls, 2 factorial for the boys. This is 4 factorial into 2 factorial into 2 factorial. Okay? Now, suppose if we want to make these 6 students sit together, but we don't want the boys be together. In how many ways we can do that? That the boys are not sitting together. Yes, the boys are not sitting together.
but the girls are.
Obviously, girls can.
Sir, 1 factorial into 1 factorial into 4 factorial into 3 factorial.
Hmm. Okay,
2
now-
into 4 factorial.
Okay, now we'll continue from here, inshallah, at tomorrow's class, okay? But let me finish this. If you're not clear, I can make it clear to you in your next class, okay? Now, guys, listen. We can do it in a very smart way. Look at this, how we can do that. Now, these are the 4 girls, okay, with possible spaces between them. So how many slots are available for the boys here? If we make the boys sit in any of these 5 slots, so that means they will never be able to together. At least one girl would be between them if you make them sit in these blocks over here, in these rectangular blocks, okay? So how many possible spaces for the boys we have?
Sir, 5.
5. So this would be 5p2. We can make them sit, these 2 boys can sit in any of these 5 slots times 4 factorial. Okay? You
So
keep
wouldn't it be
thinking about it.
2p5?
Yes, yes.
Wouldn't it be 2p5 because the spaces are 5 and our objects are 2?
Oh, come on, beta. It 5p2 means 2 out of 5. 2 in from 5, okay? So you can say 2p5. Okay? Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now we are just going to keep this question unfinished. We'll resume our tomorrow's class from the same question. Please note it down. You people have to remind me that we went on to this question. Okay. In the meanwhile, you guys have to practice the questions from 5B. Okay. 5A or 5B. And we'll do this exercise 5C in tomorrow's class, inshallah. Okay.